Btled. My name is Btled. So today I will be explaining to you what I already know and what I want to do. So I will explain what I already know. So I choose sanitation. Sanitation means keeping the kitchen food, tools, equipment, and the surroundings clean and safe. So to protect and to prevent germs, bacteria, insects, and bad odors, it also helps us to protect people from food poisoning and illnesses. So sanitation is not only about cleaning, it is also about maintaining cleanliness all the time, before, during, and after food preparation. So keeps the food safe to eat and to avoid food contamination. That's it.
Good morning, Ma'am Angge. I am Angel Rose R. Estor from Btled Ia 2B. So now, I will going to discuss what I already know and what I want to know. What I already know is baking because when I was a senior high school student, my strand was HE. In our major, I learned to bake cakes, cookies, and bread. I am not really good at baking, I just know something because I had experience making it when I was a senior high school student. And next, what I want to know. So what I want to know is decorating because the cake will come out beautiful if you know how to decorate a cakes and it can attract customers, so I want to learn decorating and it's also good learning skills to learn decorating. That's all. Thank you.
So good day everyone, I am Paikon Ibanin from Btled Ia 2B. So today, I'm going to share what I know and what I need to know in home economic. What I know is cleaning. I know how to clean because it is something I do at home every day. I learned it from my parents and I became used to doing household chores like sweeping the floors, washing the dishes, organizing things, and keeping my surroundings tidy. Cleaning is important because it keeps our environment safe, healthy, and comfortable. So, through experience, I learned the proper way of cleaning and why sanitation is matters. So, let's proceed to what I need to know. So, aside from I know how to clean, I wanted to know also about designing. I want to learn more about designing because I want to improve my creativity and skills. Designing is not just about making things look beautiful. It is also about planning, organizing ideas, and creating something meaningful. I am interested in how to combine colors, shape, and style properly. Learning design can help me express rather my ideas better, and maybe I can use it in the future for like business, art, or other opportunities.
Good day, everyone. I'm Cassandra Alvarado, and today I will tell you about what I already know in preservation. So, preservation is a important concept in home economics because it refers to the process of preventing food from spoiling so that it can store and use for a longer period of time. Food preservation helps maintain the quality, safety, and nutritional value of food while reducing waste. In our daily lives, food can easily spoil due to growth of the microorganisms such as bacteria, yeast, and molds. Preservation methods slow down or stop the growth of these microorganisms. This makes food safer to eat and extend the shelf life. Preservation is very important in home because it prevents food wastage and save money and ensure for food availability during off seasons And lastly, it helps maintain food hygiene and safety. There are different methods of food preservation used in home economics. This method depends on type of food and how long it needs to be stored. Preservation plays a vital role in home economics because it helps family manage food properly, maintain good health, and make effective use of available resources. Understanding preservation enables individuals to practice safe and responsible food handling at home. Example of food preservation method in home economics. Number one is drying. I know some of you here know what is drying. This method removes moisture from food, preventing the growth of bacteria. Example of this drying is the drying fish, grains, or pepper under the sun. Number two is the refrigeration. Refrigeration is low temperature slow down the growth of the microorganism. Example is the storing fresh fruit, vegetable leftovers in the refrigerator. And number three, the freezing. Freezing stop bacterial growth completely. Example of this is the freezing meat, fish, and peas. Number four is salting. Salt draws out moisture from food, making it difficult for bacteria to survive. Example of this is salting meat or fish. Number five is canning and bolting. Food is sealed in a airtight container to prevent contamination. Example is the canned tomatoes and bottled fruit juice. Number six is smoking. Smoke dries food and adds chemical that prevents spoilage. Example of this is the smoked fish or meat. Number seven, lastly, is the pickling. Food preserved using vinegar or brine. Example this is pickled cucumber or onion.
So, good morning po ma'am. My name is Maria Nicola Tilano. So, I choose the what I want to know about home economics baking. So, because it is important for me to learn the proper way of cooking and baking. I want to understand the different techniques, the correct measurements of ingredients, and the proper process in order to create delicious and well-made baked products. Through this, I can improve my knowledge and skills in the kitchen that I can use in my everyday life and even in the future. So that's all. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I am from Valorizi, and the word that I choose in what I know is saving. Because in home economics, I know that saving is important because it helps the family manage money wisely. Saving allows us to prepare for daily needs, emergencies, and future expenses like food, school supplies, and bills. It teaches us to be responsible and practical in handling household finances. So that's why I choose saving because I already know it. And what I don't know is labeling. In home economics, I don't fully know why labeling is important. I know labeling means putting names or tags on items, but I still need to understand how labeling helps in organizing household items, managing food storage, tracking expenses, and avoiding waste at home. And that's all. Thank you.
This topic is all about what I want to know and what I already know in home economics. So what I already know is budgeting because I prioritize what I really needs over what I want. And what I want to know is about garments because I want to learn how to make a sketch so that I can make my own design in the future. For example, I want to make a business like that. So that's what I want to know.
So good day everyone, I am Mudifa Pata. Today I am going to share what I already know and I want to know in home economics. So let us start and what I already know. So I choose food preparation because it is the skill of preparing food safely and properly before cooking and serving. So in food preparation, I already know how to wash hands and ingredients properly, and also prepare and cut ingredients correctly, and use kitchen tools and utensils safely. Also cook food using different methods like boiling, frying, and steaming. And the last one, follow cleanliness and sanitation in the kitchen. So food preparation is important too because it is help make food safe, clean, and healthy to eat. Now let us proceed to what I want to know. So I choose bread and pastry because it is the skill of making bread, cakes, pastries, and desserts using flour, yeast, sugar, eggs, and other ingredients. So I want to know bread and pastry because I want to learn how to bake bread and desserts properly. Also, I want to understand how ingredients work together, like yeast or rising. So I want to learn decorating skills for cakes and pastries. And also, I want to improve my baking techniques and creativity. I want to use this skill in the future, especially if I want to build my own bakery. So bread and pastry is important because it can be a skill for a job or business. And it also helps me create food that makes people happy. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day, Mamanga. I am Angelica Marie Otampipi from Btled Ia 2B, and now I will explain what I already know and what I wanted to know in this subject. First, what I already know in this subject is dressmaking because I have basic knowledge of sewing and creating clothes. I know how to use simple tools and follow patterns, which help me to make garments properly. Second, what I wanted to know in this subject is baking because I want to learn how to prepare baked goods like cake and breads. Learning baking will help me develop my new skills that I can use at home and possibly for a small business in the future.
Good day everyone, good day ma'am. My name is Maria Fidelisa Roxon and let's talk about what I wanted to know about home economics or regarding home economics. So I wanted to know more about sewing in home economics because when I was a kid, I really loved making dresses for my Barbie. So this interest inspired me to learn how to sew real dresses, gowns, and formal attire. I also want to create new looks by redesigning ukay-ukay clothes and turning them into a fashionable outfits. Learning sewing will help me improve my creativity and skills in making clothes.
Good day, I am Rachel Joy Gagano Cruz, and today I will share what I already know and what I want to know in home economics. What I want to know in home economics is cooking. I want to learn cooking because I want to know how to cook different kinds of dishes. Not only desserts, but also everyday meals. I want to learn proper cooking techniques, correct use of kitchen tools, and how to cook food safely and properly. Learning cooking is important to me because it will help me become more independent and help me prepare healthy foods or healthy meals for my family in the future. What I already know in home economics is baking. I already know baking because during the pandemic, my mother and I used to bake together. We baked moist chocolate cake, brownies, and vanilla chiffon cake. I also learned how to make chocolate ganache and icing. We did this during pandemic because we are not able to go outside and baking became our way to spend time and enjoy ourselves.
So my name is Trixie Marin Vicenda, and what I want to know and what I already know in home economics. So what I already know is cooking, because when I was a kid, I learned how to cook the different kind of dish, and during my senior high school, my strand is TBLHE. That's why I learned also a different kind of dish and becoming my habit. So what I want to know is budgeting, because budgeting I don't know how to manage it or to handle it when it becomes to what I want to buy and what I need to buy, especially to my allowance. I don't know how to manage my money.
Hi, I'm Sherna Asli. So now, what I already know in home economics. So I chose folding napkin. Yes, because folding napkin is what I already know. Um, because in my previous major in senior high is in home economic. Although na lesson na to sa amin, but not totally I know of this. I chose this folding napkin because it's a skill of folding table napkin into different shape to make the table look neat and effective. I already know how fold napkins in simple design like triangle and use napkin folding to make the table look presentable. Napkin folding is important because it make the table look organized and welcoming for guests. A napkin folding is the art of folding a napkin in a creative way to decorate the table, and it adds beauty and style to the table setting. So now let's proceed to what I want to know in home economics. So I chose table settings because table setting is what I want to know talaga. It is the proper arrangement of plates, utensils, glasses, and napkins on the table. I want to know in table settings because I want to learn the correct placement of spoon, fork, knife, and glass. And also I want to know the difference between casual and formal table settings. Also, I want to set the table properly for guests and special occasion. Lastly, and I want to know to improve my skills in food food service and hospitality. Um, Table settings is important because it shows good manners, cleanliness, and professionalism during meals. Um, Table setting is how we arrange the plates, utensils, glasses, and napkins on the table before eating. And it helps make the table looks neat, organized, and ready for guests.